Hello wolves. Okay, so today's video is going to be another rip it or ship it, but this time it's going to be Marvel edition rather than DC. If you want to see my DC edition, it will be down below in the link. It will be a link in the description. My bobble hat is back. It's different this time, but it's still a bobble hat. I've got some ships in here from the MCU. This is just strictly MCU. I might milk another video on just like X-Men and stuff. This is just MCU ships. I'm gonna pick one out, read it and say whether I ship them or rip them. And ship could mean relationship, like a romantic one, or a friendship. It doesn't have to be strictly a romantic relationship. Ooh, suspense. Okay, first we've got a throuple. Don't know if that's a word, but whatever. Clint, Laura and Natasha. Yeah, I ship this. I've seen stuff where Clint and Natasha are in a relationship and then he meets Laura and falls in love, Laura Barton, and then Natasha kind of accepts her and it's just like really cute and wholesome. Obviously this isn't a thing in the MCU, but this could be if she wasn't dead. Yeah, I do ship that. Maybe if not in a romantic way, in a platonic way, because Natasha is kind of like an auntie to their kids. So maybe like Laura, Clint together, Natasha, the sister type thing, and the auntie. I don't know, but I ship it. I dropped the mic. Okay, Bruce and Betty. Betty only appeared in one film. Because this is an MCU one, I'm not going off any comic counterparts, although I do ship them in the comics. This I don't ship, sorry. It's so weird to say because they're like an iconic couple. I don't ship them in the MCU because I think their paths are too diverted now. She might make another appearance because her dad has, but I think they're too diverted. I think Bruce has finally accepted himself and I don't think she would accept him in that form he's in right now. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think she would. And I don't want anyone breaking baby Bruce's heart. Right. Okay, Steve and Sam. I ship this in a friendship way and a romantic way because Steve, sorry, just gotta warn you guys, right? Steve, Bucky and Natasha have a lot of ships in this. They're very shippable characters and they basically have gone with everyone. So there's a lot in there. But yeah, I do ship them, definitely friendship wise. And yeah, I could see them be romantic with each other, so yes, shipped. Like my opinion means something. Like fucking Kevin Feige's watching this and he's like, oh thank God she ships them because that's going to be the twist in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, Bucky and Natasha. Yes. Well, they're very toxic. If they're going for the same backstory as the comics, I know this isn't a comic version of them, but if they are, because it seems like he was a trainer in a Red Room, it's a very toxic relationship. But it's also a relationship that is the only relationship they really had back then. And I think when the fight in Civil War happens and he's like strangling her and she's like, you could remember me, I think there's a little bit of desperation. There is definitely desperation, hurt, anger, that he can't remember his one-time lover. I don't know if they loved each other, that's a whole discussion for a different video, but they definitely needed each other during that time. Now, I don't know if they'd make a good relationship. Definitely friendship, they could support each other. But if Natasha is still alive in the MCU and they put those two characters together in a relationship, I don't think it would work because it's something from the past and they're struggling to cope with demons and stuff, and it's just, it wouldn't be a healthy relationship. But I definitely ship him in a friendship way, although I kind of ship him in a romantic way. Don't sue me, okay? Jesus, Sebastian Stan and Scarlett Johansson are specimens. God. Okay. Ooh, Ooh, another throuple. That's a fun word to say, throuple. Steve, Natasha, Buckster. Yeah, I definitely ship this. This is one where I think Steve can really balance the other two out. It would be a big job for him because Bucky all by himself would be a lot to handle with nightmares and stuff, and I'm sure Natasha has kind of trained herself up to be a stone wall, but there will be times when she needs someone, so it will be a lot of hard work, but I do ship them romantically and definitely in a friendship way. We've got a lot of Steves going on. Steve getting with everyone. It's like the big secret you didn't know in the MCU. Steve was literally fucking everyone. Okay, Clint and Laura, this one's super easy. Yeah, ship it. Although we didn't get anything from them, they do seem like they love each other, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. They're a married couple, they've got 3 kids. He looked pretty heartbroken when she disappeared. He wasn't like fucking skipping for joy, so I think we're quite confident that he loved her. Okay, finally someone different. Scott and Hope. I really, really ship this. They're super cute together. She's just like, he's like the big kid and she's like, oh, I just love it. I just love them together. She mellows him out. And the end scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp where they're watching the cinema screen or laptop screen with little Cassie is just so cute, and it is so sad that 5 years of their life is just gone. But yeah, I do definitely ship them. I'm also really glad they went with Scott instead of Hank for the main Ant-Man. That could be a whole other video. Maybe I will. Okay, we've got another Steve. Steve and Sharon. I know I said this isn't to do with comics, but little secret, I ship them in the comics. In the MCU, I do not. That was as stale as the loaf of bread in my kitchen right now. That was so bad. Like, the chemistry between the two, no, they just didn't gel like Steve and Peggy did in the MCU, and I completely blame that on the script. It's obviously not the actors' fault, they worked with what they had. It's like my brother's complaints about MJ and Peter. We've watched interviews with the actors, Zendaya and Tom, and they have so much chemistry. They're so good together, but on the screen it's hard to see because they have very minimal scenes together. It's like that with Sharon and Steve because they had literally no scenes together. None at all. I have a whole video on the Injustice, I think I'm a lawyer, Injustice served to Sharon Carter, so down below if you want to see it. Hopefully I'll remember to put a link. Ooh, who could it be? It's so suspenseful. Ooh, a throuple. I put a lot of throuples in it. Tony, Pepper, Bruce, yes, ship it, done. That was quick. Yeah. This one I really like because Bruce, whenever you read stuff or anything like that, he's like a soft, cuddly teddy bear. Pepper's a strict boss, and then Tony's the playboy, and they mellow each other out so well, and I definitely ship them. I'd ship anyone with Bruce that isn't Betty, to be honest. Well, maybe we'll get to Natasha in here in a minute. Okay, T'Challa and Nakia, yes, I ship them. They're so cute in Black Panther, especially when he like froze and he's like, hi. That's such like a school-aged person would do when they see their crush. Well, when I had crushes, I'd show off in front of them and it never worked. Fun fact for you. Never worked. Anyway, I definitely ship these two and I'm excited for Black Panther 2. And I also really like that she has her own goals. You know, it's not just she'll become queen. She wants to fight for the people that if she does marry T'Challa, she will one day rule over. And I really enjoy that and excited for that in the next film. I'm doing this like I won't get a Natasha one. Ooh. Okay, Loki and the Grandmaster. This one is a bit weird because they definitely fucked. But I don't ship it in a relationship or friendship. I ship it as... I don't ship it at all actually, no. I think it was just Loki trying to get higher up. I don't think it meant anything. And I think it meant a lot to the Grandmaster, just not to Loki. If anything, he'd rather forget. And let's forget about that one. Okay, Tony and Pepper. Yes, ship them to the stars. This is the only one of the only MCU relationships that was pretty well established and fleshed out. They did break up way too many times, but it was pretty well fleshed out, and they, you know, they got to have their happy moment. They had a daughter, which is something unheard of in the comics, which is because it proves that time has passed. Batman, also Catwoman's pregnant. I know that's completely different, but I just heard that last night and I was like, well, it's not gonna happen, is it? Like, no offense. This is the same guy that said they were gonna get married. Anyway, let's move on. Yes, I definitely ship Tony and Pepper. Okay, yeah. Darcy Lewis, and everyone. Darcy is the most shippable character in the MCU. Now, I can only say the MCU because I'm pretty sure she's not been in the comics, but she can go with anyone, okay? She is what I like to think is an embodiment of people watching. She is a fan, and that's what I really like about Darcy. She's kind of like what Kamala Khan will be in Miss Marvel, and kind of a Peter Parker-ish. She is us. She sees a superhero, she takes a picture, she puts it on Facebook. Most people would put it on social media. She reacts like a normal human being, and I love it, and she can go with anyone, especially Bucky. Don't ask me why. I really love Darcy and Bucky together. I don't know why, but I think that would be really cute. And now that she's being reintroduced, or who else? I think I liked Steve with her as well, but I'm not sure about that now. I'm more leaning towards Bucky. Okay, Steve and Wanda. I actually do really ship this. I don't know whether I ship this more friendship-wise to relationship-wise, but I definitely ship this. I think friendship weighs the relationship out a bit, but they are cute together. Wanda deserves some love, come on now. Oh, Bucky and Wanda. Like I said, this one I also really like. I like it because they're different sides of Hydra experimentations. One is a volunteer and one definitely wasn't a volunteer. I'd like to see that clash. I don't think we'll ever see that clash, but I feel like there'd be some resentment on Bucky's side and some guilt on Wanda's side, and I would like to see that, and I'd like to see a really nice friendship form. I don't know if I'd like them in a romantic relationship, but definitely friendship. And also Bucky's probably the only person there, well, not the only person, that could relate to Wanda. He could help her through things, and I think she really needs a friend right now. Peter and Gamora. Yeah, okay, I ship this. It's pretty hard not to ship Peter and Gamora, just in a romantic relationship. They're cute together, okay? They're super cute. Okay, Peter and MJ, yes, I really do ship them. They're just so shy and cute with each other, and it's so realistic. It's not guns ho blazing, you know. It's just nice, cute relationship, and I would like to see how that progresses in Spider-Man 3. I don't know what's going to happen afterwards, but it'd be nice to see. Okay, Bruce and Natasha, we've come to it. This one is weird. I really think they'd be better off as friends because Natasha, like, they always compare them to monsters. Natasha a monster in what she's done, and Bruce a literal monster, but I like that in the sense that they can help each other cope with things. Natasha's kind of a security blanket for Bruce, but I don't know if I like him in a romantic relationship. Maybe it's just because the movies didn't flesh it out and kind of just forced it on you, but it's just weird to me. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, yes, okay, it's kind of cute, and now Natasha has someone other than Clint that she can reveal stuff to, but no. Okay, Vision and Wanda. This is another relationship that hasn't been fleshed out in the MCU, but is definitely being fleshed out in the comics. I'm really excited for WandaVision. I'd like to see their take on stuff, and I do ship them. I think Vision is someone that Wanda needed, and I'm glad that she had him for as little time as she did, and I'm glad that they're both getting the attention they deserve now with a TV show, and Wanda will have a starring role in Doctor Strange 2, which is so cool. But I've already talked about that. I won't be talking about that anymore because I know I go on and on and on about how Wanda deserves better in the MCU. Okay, this one's pretty easy just to go. Thor and Jane. I don't know about it, to be honest. I kind of ship it, but it's not the most fleshed out relationship ever. Okay, Stephen Strange and Tony Stark. Yeah, I do really ship this. I can't remember what the ship name's called, but I do really ship this. So, Tony and Stephen, it's so cute. Okay, Stephen and Natasha. Now this one. I really ship it more friendship wise in the MCU than I do relationship, like a romantic one. Even though they've got really good chemistry on screen and they do look like they're about to kiss every 5 minutes. But I do think it's more of a brother-sister relationship in the MCU than it is in the comics, and I'm quite happy with that. Okay, Steve and Peggy. I ship it in the 40s. I do not ship it as in him jumping back in time. I think it was a fling and they both loved each other, because you can fall in love very quickly. But I don't think it would have lasted as long as they thought it might have. I mean, it was wartime. People were doing crazy things that they would never had done before or would do, like sleeping with people before marriage. So maybe it was a fling, and I don't think Peggy would have been it for Steve. Ooh, Science Bros, Tony and Bruce. Yeah, 100%. Friendship and romantic relationship wise, I really do ship them. Bruce is just like a soft teddy bear and Tony's like his complete counterpart. So I really do ship them. Okay, Steve and Bucky. Now this one. I don't know if I don't know, this one's so hard. Definitely as friends, obviously, cannot deny that. Yes, maybe as a romantic relationship, but I don't know. I don't know about them. I don't know about romantic for them, which is maybe an unpopular opinion, I guess. Well, I don't know, I do ship them. Oh, this is weird, this one's mushing my brain up more than normal. I think they're very good friends, and I think they have the potential to be a romantic relationship, but I don't ship them over other ships for those two characters, if that makes sense. Oh, Carol and Brumhild. Is she called Brumhild? I'll just say Valkyrie. I don't know if she's called that in the MCU. So Carol and Valkyrie, yes, I do ship them. Have they met? Yeah, they've met in Endgame, but not really. I don't think they're gonna actually end up together. I think it's more of a case of Valkyrie finding herself a different queen, which would be quite cool. But I do ship them, friendship and romantic wise. And I know the two actresses definitely ship them. Tony and Steve, I don't ship these. I ship them as friends or frenemies, but not romantically, because I feel like it'd be very toxic, especially with the whole Civil War thing going on, and it just, it wouldn't work. It really wouldn't. In my opinion now, I don't think I'm saying people that ship them are bad, because it's just my opinion. Clint and Natasha, friendship wise, yes. Romantically, maybe. I think Clint is a puppy dog and would want things that Natasha doesn't, and I think it would be a very strenuous relationship. But friendship wise, yes, 100%. Okay, last one on the list, Natasha and Wanda. Yeah, I do ship these. I feel like Wanda and Natasha had no screen time together in any of the films, and they were the only two girls we had for a while. I definitely ship them as a friendship, as like Natasha being a big sister to Wanda and like a mentor, and in some cases I think, yeah, they could work romantically, but definitely a friendship and definitely a mentee, it's not a word, is it? Manatee. Definitely like Karate Kid. Ooh, like Natasha teaching like Wanda to like wax on and you wax off and you wax on and you wax off. I really hope you guys like this video. This was just a little thing because next week's video is giving me brain aneurysms and brain farts, and I'm struggling with it, so I don't know if it will be out next week, but I really would like to put it out. I'll give you a hint, it's a DC video. I've literally not done DC videos for ages. I know I recently did a Superman one, but I mainly focus more on Marvel recently, and I would like to go back into DC. And yeah, it's given me bleeds on the brain, to be honest. Anyway, hopefully that'll be out next week. If it isn't, then it will be out sometime soon. Probably not. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot to me to see you guys supporting this. And let me know your ships. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have different ships that I forgot? Because you probably do, because I think I forgot quite a few. I mean, there's a lot on the my bed right now, but there's also a lot not. If you like my channel, please subscribe. It does mean a lot. It supports the channel, and if you like these videos, I do them every week, so might as well subscribe. It's like it's free, you know. And click that bell if you want to be notified when I upload. I have a Twitter, I have a Tumblr, and I have an Instagram that you can follow. If you want to, you don't have to. They're in the description and at the end of this video. No one's forcing you, but they are also options, so do what you will. And I'm going to go have more brain farts when I try and figure out this video for next week. I wrote it and I was like, yes, it's the best video I've ever done, ever. I reread it and I thought, this is the worst piece of crap I've ever written. And that's saying something. Oh my god. Anyway, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye, little wolves. Bye.